They are. They're everywhere. Everywhere you turn. If it's not to the left or to the right, there's an asshole behind you or an asshole in front of you, bro. And they're just dictating, or portraying, sorry. They're dictators, not dictators. They're dictators. Got it. That's hot. Hello. Hot as fuck. No. Why would I do that? Why? Well, I'll just let everybody else make the decisions for me since they try to do that in my normal life anyway. You can't cut your tits off. You can't be transgender. You have to fuck men. What are you talking about? What's up, Audrey? How's everybody doing? Did you guys vote? Just going running to the fucking, to the polls, huh? Cool. Great. Good on you. Doesn't matter how I vote. You guys are all going to think I'm an asshole anyway. I farted loud in bed and my blanket flew off. That's a good one. Man, that's funny. If you have a hole, I would hit it. Oh, hi there. Now the day. So yeah, today was long. It's to be expected from now on. Just long days all the time. I can't beat it. I can't. It's like, I get to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to take a lunch. I don't get a lunch anyway. And then I end up, I'm like, okay, I'll fucking take something. Or my mom will give me something to eat. But I'm like, I'm not going to be able to eat it. What, 10 minutes? You want me to eat my food in 10 minutes? And fucking, so I did get a lunch, but I didn't get a lunch. And I said it was okay with me. That's okay. If you want me to fake like I sat down and ate food for 30 minutes, fine. In my head, it's like, at least, in my head, I'm like, maybe it'll keep me from doing so much at the end of the day. I got left regardless. Which is fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean? But, you know, we had food in the refrigerator and we just had to, you know, end up fucking taking it out of the refrigerator and then fucking bringing it back home. We didn't get to eat it at all. You know, it's been a long day, so we did that. We had to close, all this other fucking bullshit. My back fucking hurts like crazy. My lower back is fucking killing me. I don't know what's going on. I think I might be 65. And also, you care about the environment? Let's talk about that. Do you really? Right. I think the last environmental fucking vote thing that I voted on was to tax bags. What really have you done at the polls to make sure that we are not polluting our environment? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, fucking wait. You know, or like, to be honest, like if you think in this country that you're gonna vote, you actually think you're gonna vote and they're just gonna listen to you? They should listen to you when you go out into the streets. We shouldn't have to have riots then. Why do we riot? We should just go to the fucking polls and just vote and everything should be okay, right? That's how it goes down, right? We should never have to. They should just listen to us, and the police should definitely listen to us. We should just be like, hey, I don't like the way you're touching me. And they should stop touching you like that. If the police don't give a fuck, neither does the government, let me tell you. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just being completely 100% honest with you. No, I don't go and run to go and vote. Should I? Probably. Maybe. Being a transgender person, I don't fucking know. But, like, it doesn't... I haven't seen any huge changes within the past couple of years from voting. I don't see it. Other than all the bad shit that happens. Like, what the fuck? We still use plastic. We still use fucking gas. Right? We still drive our cars around. Everything's still expensive. People still don't have human rights in different places. Human rights are it's always gonna be, you either got it, or you think you got it, or you don't. Or you think you don't got it. Really, that's all up for grabs. You can be over here, but if they want you to be over there, guess where you're gonna fucking be at? Over there. That's just how it goes. I don't like it. I don't like being poor anymore and paying for all of this shit that's so fucking expensive. I don't like it. Guess what? They want you to pay that money, you're gonna pay that money. Yeah, I don't like taxes. I don't get them either. How about we figure it out? How about whatever the fuck? You think if they want you to pay taxes, they're gonna have you fucking pay taxes. If they want babies to be aborted, babies will be aborted. If they want babies to be born every fucking 5 seconds, guess what? It's called narratives and agendas, and if you don't think that the government and other fucking people in high places don't have those things, then you're fucking delusional. And that's just how it goes. So no, I didn't run to the voting to go vote. It's not negative. It's being realistic. It's being realistic in the sense that it's like, hello, great, cool. So I might not go and vote, but you know what I do? Help people out. Me with my body, standing in front of them, giving them something or giving them a service or doing something for them. I can do that. That's literally what you vote for, is for the government to give you a service or to take away a service or to look deeply into that. You got to bring that. But you know what I can do while everybody else is voting and I'm not voting? Go and fucking feed the homeless. Go and offer up a service to somebody who can't, like, you know, whatever, they can't do it. I say, hey, I got fucking working arms. Oh, I'm so negative. Oh, I'm so negative. Oh, God. Imagine if our government was actually something good to talk about. It wouldn't sound so fucking negative now, would it? Like it's my problem. The fuck? You know what I mean? Like it's my problem. This is the government that made MK Ultra a thing. Do you think that they had votes on that? Do you think they have votes on, fucking stop sending fucking, how about all the rich people don't get to go to space anymore? How about that? How about, hey, I want to go to space. What about things? I want fucking gas prices to be lower. Do you think you're going to go and vote and they're just going to be lowered? Oh, so what about all the other wars and all that other shit that literally drives up everything? What are you talking about? The reason why it sounds negative is because our government is a piece of shit. Not me, the government. Here we go with this fucking shit. I'm not getting into it. I can't do flat earthers right now. I just can't. My brain doesn't have the capacity to deal with that kind of fucking dumbass shit. I really don't. Like, fucking go somewhere else. That's right. Yeah, it sure does. Like when they go and have oil spills and shit and fucking like try to cover it up. Or you ever lived in California and ever heard them say, hey, probably don't swim in the beach right now. It's still open. No gates or anything. Just a little sign every couple of fucking feet or yards or whatever. Saying, don't get in the water. Is it blocked off? No. Or did they tell you not to get in there? Yep. Why? Why? Because they fucked up, not us. Just saying, it's true. You can sit there and be mad about plastic in the ocean, but it's not the single person that's going to be the doer in of that. It's going to be the big companies, right? That neglect the fact that there is a problem, and they will continue doing what they're doing, whether it's plastic or polluting or shooting or killing or whatever the fuck, because it makes money. Yep. Yep. Sewer shit. Like oil spills aren't a fucking thing. Right. Cool. The government is perfect, and they're gonna listen to you if enough people get together and they say one thing. It's kind of like they're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, so. I see your comments. I see you. What about all the face masks in the ocean? That never stopped the so-called COVID. Well, just another thing pushed by a government. Do you think that the COVID is a funny, and the quarantine and mask wearing, very funny because if the media didn't come out and say, hey, there's this thing called COVID that's going around and you should do all of the above to protect yourselves, it would just be another cold. Or it would be people, like, you know what I'm talking about? Up into the point to where people started fucking really actually dying on huge fucking levels. Whether you guys want to believe that is true or not, what the basis and the fucking the point of the matter is that half of the things they want us to be afraid of or to take action on, they have to tell us. They have to say, hey, hurricane's coming. Or do you just, you're a meteorologist, or you're a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, storm's coming. Storm's a brewing. Oh, yeah, there was just an earthquake about fucking couple miles away from you. That was a 3-point whatever. We rely on the media and on our phones and on technology so much, I don't even think that we understand that if they wanted to control us anymore, the government doesn't even have to try that hard anymore. You literally wake up. I am a victim of this. I wake up and immediately look at my phone. Immediately. One, there's an alarm on it. Right? There's an alarm on my phone, so I gotta turn the alarm off, right? And then boom, I'm sucked in for at least 10 minutes looking at dumb shit. Why can't we just vote from our phones then? Why do we still have to go and fucking to And well, mail, oh yeah, great, great, great. Mm-hmm. Right, because phones are bullshit and they're easily hackable, and you fucking like multiple companies have given all of our information away already. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? I should just have all the confidence in the fucking world in these businesses. Wells Fargo gave your information away. T-Mobile gave your information away. The fucking Exxon Mobil doesn't give a fuck. Is gonna continue to do shit whether you're dying or not. McDonald's doesn't give a fuck. Jack in the Box. Spectrum. Name a business that gives a fuck about you. Really, that isn't literally born and bred because of the lack thereof of all the other businesses. You know what I mean? Name one. Simple Truth Organics. What do you want? Name a business, because what they don't understand is that if they don't have a customer base to sell to, then they're just screwed. This is why you don't eat toxic food and then just die right away. I'm sure people have, but for the most part, you just toxify and literally make yourself sick over years and years and years and years, and then you sit there and you have diabetes and high cholesterol and all this other shit, and you're like, how did it happen? Well, probably just being hungry, leaving work, not having enough time to cook your own food, breathing in the air, heating stuff up in the microwave and plastic, eating fish, right, that is not that doesn't come from the ocean. Literally, tilapia, most of it is not even fucking come from the ocean anymore. It's made in the farm or raised in the farm. You eat this meat that is fucking horrible, that's been sitting there on its travels to this place and that place or wherever, sitting on the fucking shelf for however long, and you eat it. There's companies that don't give a shit. Most companies do not give a shit about you. And if they do, it's just because they want you to come back and buy more shit. Period. And that's facts. I don't eat tilapia. I don't really eat fish like that. To be honest. Like, if you want me to be honest. It's literally disgusting. He would fire me? Okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. Elon Musk, dude, is also a piece of shit. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I know this probably is gonna sound stupid, but like one of his things were like, oh yeah, let's have an underground roads that kind of are just like your car gets on there and it goes on itself. Like, it's on a rail, it's on a thing. There's going to be limited crashes because of the fact that you're literally on a fucking thing, like a train almost, and it's underground, so you eliminate a lot of the bullshit and the whatever he was talking about. This is real Elon Musk shit, by the way. And you think you're smart because of that? What makes you smart is if you make it happen, but then you're not digging the holes now, are you, Mr. Elon Musk? If I go to SpaceX, am I going to find you like on the floor with the rest of the people making the shit? I just need to know. Oh yeah, he fucking did all this shit when he was a kid and blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying Elon Musk isn't smart. I'm just saying, like, I don't know the motherfucker, and I really don't give a shit. Until you put me on a fucking, on a fucking spaceship, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your Teslas. I don't give a shit. What you have done is you created this thing where people think that they're driving this thing that's better for the earth. Now, mind you, yeah, probably because the factories, right? The factories, aren't when with the cars and all of the electric shit, that Tesla battery is more toxic than your fucking gas or powered car, first of all. And second of all, if you think about how they're made, right? That fucking place is putting out pollutants and fucking toxins into the environment as they're making your Tesla. So you really haven't done anything. You just made a fad. You literally have a thing that people, oh, I want a Tesla now. Do you? Really? Well, fucking go and self-drive that shit. Tell me how it works out for you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get your fucking Tesla and self-drive it right into a fucking wall. I could give two shits. You know what I mean? Like, your Tesla is not any better than the fucking gas car I'm driving around. It really isn't. Like, if you want to get technical. But that's fine. If you want to think that you're doing the earth a good service by driving your Tesla around, then great. Then fucking great. I don't want to burst your bubble. But that's not how it works, okay? What's up, Alpha? He is making free speech. You have boobs. Elon Musk is super intelligent. He really is. If you want to ask if he has our best intentions, if the best for us in his heart, well, look at his inventions. Look at his inventions. Look at what he has donated to. Where do you see him out? Do you see are you going to see Elon Musk out like fucking like getting coffee or some shit? Is he humble? I don't know. I like one thing that I can think off the top of my head that I enjoy about Elon Musk is he wouldn't think twice to sit there and turn this whole ass fucking shit into one big rave for fucking months. He's literally said it. He said we should just have fucking He's married to Grimes. Do you know who Grimes is? I watched Grimes live at EDC perform and fucking do horrible, by the way. Does he want to help mankind? Okay, so your Tesla battery. Great. Let's go into that. Go and Google the Tesla battery. Go and Google the Tesla battery. Go and Google Tesla. Go and Google how his shit is still around. He's dead. Go and Google when all of his shit got stolen. He's using somebody else's shit. That's called fucking copyright. That's called whatever the fuck. You can't do that. You're not Nikola Tesla. You're Elon Musk. But here we are. Great. Good. So those batteries are just great. They can literally, Tesla cars they're just gonna evaporate. You know what I mean? You know, when somebody decides to get the new Tesla, and it's all non-drivable anymore or whatever, the car just sits there. And Matt, what do you do with the Tesla battery? You tell me. You tell me what happens with the Tesla battery. Do you recycle it? Do you recycle it? Do you, what do you do? Literally, batteries are already bad. What do you do with the regular battery that you have, that you pull out of your remote? And now you made a battery that's supposed to be just electric and the best for the environment, and he cares about mankind and this, that, and the other. Yeah, great. So, in his ventures about caring about mankind, at what point was buying Twitter, right? Really? Oh, free speech, this, and that, da-da-da. Yeah? Wow. So that's what it was. At what point was buying Twitter a step forward in the direction of mankind across the globe? not just in America or in your town or whatever the fuck. Come on, dude. I just need to know. I'm not claiming to be a fucking I drive a gas powered car. I don't use everything that is good for the earth, biodegradable shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't do that. Plastic bags that are biodegradable. We use trash bags that are biodegradable. We use dishwashing liquid or dish soap that's biodegradable. We don't sit in the shower for hours on end. Does he want free speech? Really? So we're gonna be able to use derogatory fucking words on there? Everybody? The N-word? You can call somebody a beaner or a white devil. What the free speech? At what point is he gonna put a fucking limit on it? Because I need to know. I have a place to complain right here. I don't use Twitter. Fuck. Was he not rich enough to buy fucking Instagram and Facebook and fucking YouTube and all the other fucking platforms? You think it's starting with Twitter? Fuck, the only people that I know that use Twitter are the fucking celebrities. So you want to do your fucking, give them free speech? Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you want? How the fuck does that... What has he done for homeless people? Oh, wait. One of the worst epidemics we have in America today, around the states, all different states, it actually in different countries, by the way, it's a worldwide epidemic. It's homelessness. People are literally hungry in America. And you're buying fucking Twitter for free speech? So when do we care about the actual people that don't have a fucking Twitter or even the means to get on the internet? Pay for that. Make internet free all across the board. Actually, Elon Musk, that's what you can do, right? You rich fuck. Serious. I need to know. Not everybody uses Twitter. But we want to think that he's in it for mankind. Okay, mankind isn't Twitter. Sorry. What have you done for the homeless people? What have you done for the vets that come over and sit there and fucking fight for the country and literally have to sleep in the rain? There's vets right now in LA that are wet as fuck. Wet. Don't have anywhere to sleep. Don't have anywhere to eat. Don't have any means to get the medications that they need. Nobody wants to take them. Whether they're crazy or not, you came from Afghanistan and we all know how that works. You got PTSD. You're going to flip out on us on a fucking bad shift. Literally, what has he done? I'll wait. Because he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. That's a problem. It's a huge problem. And we're going to continue to spend money and resources as far as going and cleaning up these people's encampments, right? We're going to continue to have homeless shelters, right? That fucking literally enable them to be homeless. You're just in a shelter. There's no, it's like a jail, right? When you send people to jail, you want to be able to, what's that word? Reform them? Or, you want them to, you don't want to just incarcerate them and leave them there. You want to give them resources to where when they get out or, they can be a better person. You know what I mean? You want to give them resources. Because you could sit in jail for fucking 20 years with nothing. Or you could sit in jail for 20 years and learn all of these different things. Have resources in there that when you get out, you know how to do electrical. Or you know how to do this and that. You know how to go and fight fires. Because that's what happens. Fire camp, all this shit. You know what I mean? Resources. With the homeless shelters, all you do is you give them a place to sleep and do their drugs and give them free shit. And then you say, oh, we're going to get you housing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, where's their drug fucking rehab shit? You think these people that smoke meth all damn day long are going to get into housing and fucking not do meth? And just keep the fucking apartment? It's a stupid, disgusting revolving door that costs a lot of people money. And that's facts. That is facts. Don't worry about it, Susie. I'm sorry you got hacked. You know, give them opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, right? Unless you just want people to sit on the streets and then just die. They don't matter. They don't matter. They only matter when you want to rant about where your money's going, right? You care about me and the transgender person that pays taxes and goes to work every fucking day. You're like, hey, I didn't pay for you to have health care. Yeah, well, you also didn't pay for the fucking veteran that's sitting on the fucking streets what is fuck dying right now to have health care either, bitch. I don't think you really get to pick and choose. You know, I go and I pay my taxes. You're caring about what I'm doing with my money and what I'm getting? How about go and look on the streets around the corner? That person that you pass up every single fucking day on your way to work or just to get your coffee. Think about that person. Stop thinking about me. I don't need your bullshit. I've heard it. I've seen it. I've done it. You can say whatever, this, and that. You want to go and put some energy into something? Put some energy into your community. How about that? How about that? Elon Musk is what these movies are made of. It takes that one fucking weird technological fucking, genius guy to sit there and say, all we need is, to advance technologically. We just need to advance, keep on advancing. Yeah, great. Let's see what happens with that. I wouldn't be what? Free healthcare? Oh my god, I cannot with people, dude. I can't. Okay, yeah, great. Because rich people pay for all of us to just have shit, right? That's what you think? That's what you think, right? Great. I was just watching something, can't really go word for word on it. I was just watching this thing this morning about money and loans and the banks and how people just want us to start with saving. They want us to save the money, right? And don't pull out a loan before you save money, right? But literally, like, loans, like, that's how our economy at this point is ran. The banks, literally, when you pull out a loan, is they make up this, like you deposited it or whatever. And they create a liability for you. And then you pull out the fucking money. Like, if nobody pulled out loans, if nobody had debt, we would not have an economy. Is what I was kind of getting from that. I don't know, bro. I was early in the morning. I woke up to this shit. I don't fucking know. You know, I was listening to it and I was all like, it makes sense, you know. And then when you think about, oh yeah, if you were making money, you wouldn't be bitching. Well, the way I took that was like, oh yeah, because I'm gonna be making all this money and having to pay more taxes to provide. That's gonna go into this, that, and the other. One of them being healthcare, by the way, for everybody else that can't afford it. Why is that a bad thing? How is that bad? Right. Yo, actually, fucking fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, fucking fuck it. Just let everybody die. We don't need healthcare at all. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's cool. We don't need healthcare. You know? Right. It's kind of like when you go out, right, to eat with, you know, let's say eight of your friends, right? You have an option, right? You have the option of splitting the bill, right? You can split it. Or you can do this thing where it's like, hey, you make the most money out of all of us. You know what I'm talking about? How about you pick up the larger amount of it? Doesn't mean that you have to pay for everything. You know what I mean? But since you make $100,000 a year, or even more than that, you make $10K a fucking month. How about you actually pick up more portion of the bill, and then we'll cover the tip, and we'll cover part of our, you know. It's the same thing. You make more money than everybody, right? You should pay more in taxes, and that way, you know what I mean? Healthcare should why are people dying on the streets in America? Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way, but I don't think in the land of free that we should just have people just fucking dying on the streets because they can't afford to go to the doctor. Or people with their teeth, they can't afford to go to the dentist, so they just let their teeth fucking go, right? That's bullshit. This is the United States of America. Jobs are for immigrants. That's horrible. That doesn't make any sense to me. You know, it doesn't. Prove you wrong about being. So, what are you talking about? We can get into it. So, your dick makes you a man. I've said this multiple times. We can get into it again. Your dick and balls it's the only thing that makes you a man, right? There's no, personality traits that come along with being a man or things that you do. So it's like when someone says man up, what the fuck does that mean? Or you hit like a woman? What does that mean? I'm pretty sure you're not punching them with your dick. If you are, I don't know, homo maybe a little bit. Oh, so you want me to prove to you how I'm not a woman and that I'm a man? Why the fuck would I do that? And why does it matter? When you find out, what is that going to do for you? What is that going to do for you? That's true. Drugs, but more so mental illness. It's more so mental illness than it is drugs. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be completely 100% on that. There's a lot of people out there that have a mental illness that keeps them from getting the help that they need, especially if they try to start, if they can even, from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know not all homeless people, me working in a shelter, I get it. I get it. I get it. Not all homeless people want to go into a shelter where there's rules and different things that you have to fucking do. Like, act like if you were fucking being a fucking working citizen. You know what I mean? There's rules and things that you would have to do. Like, I gotta wake up and go to work on at a certain time. I can't just be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be there at fucking you want me there at 8:30, I'll be there at 9:30. It's cool. I had this I was doing though. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Literally, there's people that don't want to go into shelters because they don't want to follow the rules. I get that. Drugs, I think, let me rephrase that. I think that if you were to put on why, what causes homelessness, and you had drugs or mental illness and it was on a scale, I don't think that one would be way much heavier than the other. I think that you would be pretty much equal, um depending on where you're at. What kind of drugs are more available to you. And like, not everybody's a fucking meth head. What it is easy to get addicted to is prescription drugs. You know what I mean? So is there a thing in your life that you've had where you've had to take prescription drugs and you were a normal person before, but now you've taken prescription drugs and you're addicted to them and you've lost everything because of your addiction and because of being on the streets and using those drugs more than you should have been using? You have a fucking a mental health problem now? I mean, it could go either way. Or you can have a mental health problem that you literally use drugs to mask it. Kind of goes both ways. I mean, people could turn to alcoholism for fucking things that you think that are easy. They're easy to you. You wake up and get out of bed and fucking go to work. You feed yourself. All these things are easy. You know what I mean? Some things aren't that easy for people. Just the normal basic things. You know what I'm talking about? And instead of getting help, which is not not easy to do, first off, the stigma that comes with it, right? Of talking to somebody, oh, you're fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And then also not having the resources or the time to do that. The time to take out of your day, right? To fucking sit there and put some time into yourself in a sense where you're not really getting anything back right then and there. It's going to happen over time. You going to therapy or talking to somebody isn't going to give you, you might feel really good after you talk to the person, but the biggest reward is going to come over time of when you have found yourself and created this thing and you've figured out how to move through the world without feeling like shit all the time or like you're fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, talking to somebody is very important. Not a lot of people have the time. Not a lot of people want to fucking do it if they do have the time. And then there's some people that don't even know where to start and they don't have the resources. That shit costs money. You want to have a fucking best friend that's going to listen to all your shit all the time? Go ahead and that's called using. And you definitely don't want to dump all of your shit onto one friend or two or three friends, because that's not fair. That's not what they're there for, to a certain extent. But you probably should go and get a therapist if you have that much to talk about. You help, Trina. Prescription drugs like testosterone. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can look at it like that. But my body was already making that. My body was making testosterone before I started taking testosterone. Your body isn't fucking making heroin. Or your body isn't fucking making fucking Xanny bars. You don't pop Xanny bars out of your asshole. I mean, I don't know. I need to actually know, because that would be very, very bad. Um, One, I don't need that kind of drama. I have a hard time when I have sex with males. They kind of want to talk to me and like fucking constantly hit me up over and over and over again. And I don't need that. I don't need to break somebody off for them to just fucking never leave me the fuck alone. First off. Second of all, fuck no. If I'm gonna get some dick, it's definitely not gonna be their dick. And you can say that I can't get like, oh, okay. Okay then. No, I don't really, I'm not, uh, I don't put it like to the back burner. Like, I'm just not like, I'll never do it, because I'm human. I think sex is something that is, uh, doesn't, you have your preferences. You know what I mean? If you want to fucking go and have sex with a man or a woman or whatever the fuck, I mean, some people have sex with animals. I don't know. Not my thing. Okay? As long as there's no consent there, which is the problem. The animal isn't like, oh, fuck me. You know what I mean? As long as there's consent and they're of age legally, I think that, sex is sex. But, you know what I mean? Like, I think what we're getting on it is penetration. Because I'm not, that's what we're looking at is penetration. Do I like dick? No. I wouldn't say that I like dick attached to men. No, I don't like dick and balls and that stuff. Do I like penetration every now and then? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I was just talking about this today at work. Maybe it's going to be more of I might like it better if the dick was attached to a female, to be honest. And you know what? There it is. Yeah, I like maybe that probably more than the other. So, and that's just how that goes. That's disgusting. From the STDs. Disgusting. Vampon holder. No, we're not calling any of these people. We're not calling any of these people. I actually got on here to rant about this fucking chick that I have been talking to on and off since before I even stopped trucking. And she's a fucking bitch, man. I'm going to tell you. Has she gotten better? Like, has the, I don't know, because I've literally just gave up on it. Like, I don't want to message you all the time, or call you, or even talk to you. I don't want to put myself in those positions anymore, because she's been really fucking nasty to me, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? And then she like fucking thinks, oh yeah, I know you. Like, bitch, you don't know anything. You don't know half of it. She doesn't even know the basics of the things. Does she even know my birthday? Like, I know hers. It's fucking whatever. I won't say it, but I know hers. So it's just like whatever. You know what I mean? I just wanted to rant on this shit and fucking just like be like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you're an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have the space in my life to even give me any kind of fucking talk or opinion on anything. That is irrelevant to me. She should be lucky that I still hit her up every now and then. or answer her fucking messages. Like, she should be lucky, not me. She should be, not me. You're a fucking weirdo. Mr. Draws is pretty weird. Women are so sensitive, dude, but we all need to vent. They're sensitive? So what you're saying is that men shouldn't talk about their feelings? Okay. Well, if you want to get real technical, men make up the fucking, they're the highest suicide fucking rate in the fucking nation, is just men alone. Men. The people that are suffering the most out of their depression and mental illnesses, as far as like, this whatever, it's probably men. Because guess what? Men aren't allowed to cry. Men aren't allowed to go and fucking talk to somebody. You gotta man up. You gotta figure it out. Nobody wants to hear your bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a stigma, and it sucks for you guys. And now it's part, that's a real thing. To get away from women? I mean, if you think so. I mean, sometimes for me, when the expectations are all on me to figure it out, I could it feels like the whole fucking world is on my shoulders. Imagine getting born that way. The man is supposed to figure it out, right? Imagine if you're just like not what, or you do it and you fucking are just like suffering. I will encourage any guy out there that feels like they need to talk to somebody, go and talk to somebody before you fucking end up a statistic. Andrew Tate, I don't listen to Andrew Tate. It's called understanding fucking gender roles. The alphabet community might not be all fucking as crazy as you fucking think it is. They literally are saying the same thing. You know what I mean? Kind of. It's like, why do men always need to do the man shit? And why does the women always have to do the women shit? When clearly the women and the man can do both. As far as parenting. I mean, you can't... Not everybody wants to sit there and fucking, even as a person that pops their baby out, to fucking have them on their nipple. There's fucking shit for that. Formula. Stuff like that. A man can be a single dad. A woman can be a single mom. A woman can go and hold a job. And work and pay taxes. So can a man. You know what I mean? Like, why? And there's this like, oh, well, you gotta man up. Why is it man up? Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't get that. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. What does man up mean? Like, what is that? What is it when someone tells you to man up? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? To get over it? Oh, thank you for your solid advice. Shitty people. It's just shitty people. And it's okay. I get it. People want to be shitty. And then people can be happy. How about just go and be happy? I start my days off now. There's a lot of days that they start off good and then they fucking go to shit. And then they don't have to continue to be shit. You can make your day better. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of pressures on me too. It's a lot of pressures on everybody to be alive, to be honest. Like, if you're just like sailing through life, then fucking congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Hit my DMs and tell me how you do that. Because, like, Jesus. It's easy to be shitty. It's real easy to be a bad person. You know what's hard? To be a good person when you have no reason to be. When everything has just been maybe it's your life. I don't know. Or it's just your day. And you don't want to be fucking, you know, you don't want to, but you still have to be a solid person. Being a nice person when you don't want to be a nice person shows character. You know what I mean? When you can sit there and like be like, yeah, I feel like shit right now. I'm angry. You know what I mean? And then like you have to go to work or something and you're like, hey, hi, how you doing? Customer service job. I'm like the fucking like, ooh, like what? And then just like fucking taking time out of your day to fucking listen to somebody else's shit. Jesus. Like like texting somebody, right? You text them and you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then they're like, "Fucking not good." Like, what do you do? And then you're like, "Shit." And you've got to be like, "All right." Sometimes I just flow right into it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." And then other times I'm like, "Fuck. I don't want to sit there and have this conversation right now." And I also can't leave you on red, like, fuck, or like it's weird. I don't know. It's just a social thing. I don't know. Just social things. I'm not the best texter backer. I don't I'll read it and then like if you've ever hit my DMs, dude, like I might read it one day and then like I'll get back to you like maybe the next day or the day after that, but I'll get back to you. Yeah. Well, we used to go into the walk-in fridge and like grab the fucking Corbel champagnes and like take them to the bathroom and drink them. That's what we did. But yes, I understand that. The receipts just keep on coming in. You're just like, fuck. And you're like, okay. Because you have that little thing and you got to stick them all in there and they all got to be in order. And you just got to be like, I want the burger without the thing. And then the mayonnaise and then the shit. And then the blah, 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 blah. And I've done that. Thank God I'm not doing that right now. But I've done that. It's horrible. It's a different kind of stress now. Whoa. Shit. Jesus. Imagine. Well, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to lay down. And, lay down. Just lay down. I'm just going to lay down. I will never be a boy. And you will never be a girl. Whoa, whoa, Jesus Christ is real. All right, cool. See you later.